Nation, this is going to be brief, and I don't usually do film reviews. I've thought about it, but it never happened. But I got to attend a film premiere tonight for Sunshine Daydream, which is a new box set that's going to be coming out from the band The Grateful Dead. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys are really interested in The Grateful Dead or anything like that, but I hope that you guys at least clicked on this video, even though I'm clearly not in any sort of professional veneer right now, to see what I have to say about it, because this is something that's going to be coming out pretty soon. The premiere happened in select theaters tonight, August the 1st, and what this is all about, this is sort of a documentary that also has concert footage, which is all about a show that they did in 1972 in Oregon, right around Eugene. In fact, it was in Springfield, Oregon. It was a benefit show for the Springfield Creamery. What the situation was behind that is that this creamery was going out of business. They had the potential to lose their business because of taxes and everything like that. They were very, very big into yogurt and healthy organic food, which is something, of course, that the Grateful Dead were, big advocates of. So they also seemed to, they also knew people that were, very close with the Grateful Dead and asked if they would do a benefit, and of course, the Dead responded with a resounding yes. Now, what happened here is that on one night, actually one full day, should I say, in late August of 1972, this benefit show took place in the Springfield, it was the Springfield Fairgrounds, and it was one of the hottest days of the year, one of the hottest days that Oregon had seen in quite some time. And they performed 3 sets. They were on stage for a very, very long period of time. Dark Star alone lasted 32 minutes in length. There was multiple jam sessions that lasted more than 10 minutes. Just a really, really great early look into their, first couple years of their discography, along with some covers by people such as Merle Haggard and also Marty Robbins, just to name a few. It was a really, really cool experience. After the documentary portion of it, we moved into the concert. The concert lasts probably about an hour and a half to close to 2 hours. It's a very, very lengthy affair, but that's because they include all the footage of Dark Star, including throughout that particular performance. There's a lot of just artistic pieces, very abstract, very, kind of comical little pieces, something that the Dead were very known for throughout their culture, that were laced in there. And Jerry Garcia, of course, many of you probably have heard legends about Jerry and everything like that. However, he really just makes everything seem so effortless, and it has definitely something to do with the drugs, but it's ridiculous. Now, this is definitely a film that's not for everybody, and I don't mean that just in a musical front. If you're under the age of 18 or just hate boobs or seeing penis in video, then this is definitely not one for you, because since it was so hot, the place turned basically into a gigantic nudist colony. It was ridiculous. Since it was so hot for most of the day, people went, commando style during this concert event, which was something that was pretty common in this culture. We saw that a lot at Woodstock, and you saw it in a lot of other Grateful Dead events whenever it was very, very hot during the summertime. But this is a really, really awesome little retrospective about the earliest years of the Grateful Dead's work, not to mention showcasing just the kind of the power that they had as far as music was concerned, and really kind of arranging things toward a cause, the just absolute musical integrity and proficiency that they possessed because they were, of the jam culture. There's a lot of psychedelic trips in this. Definitely reminds you a little bit of Pink Floyd, laced with a little bit more Americana at some locales. However, the presence of covers of Marty Robbins, and Merle Haggard really shows that they firmly had a tight grip on Americana and a little bit of a countryside as well. Now, if you're looking at me like you attended something for the Grateful Dead, yeah, I did, and it's principally because they are an absolute American legend as far as bands are concerned. Not to mention their stuff is really diversified in style from their inception all the way up to their very final albums, the very final days of Jerry Garcia. Terrapin Station is a fantastic example, really showcasing the band expanding off into the world of progressive music in the 1980s whenever they were with, I think it was Atlantic Records. They really showed an ability to kind of toggle back and forth from a little bit of hard rock slash, prog rock sensibilities back into their traditional style. I mean, this is really a discography that I think is a little bit underappreciated from metal fans, and also from, a lot of other fans, because of the hippie overtones that the Grateful Dead sometimes give off, the whole Deadhead image. However, this is a band that really, they loved music, and they loved performing and making music for the right reasons, and they really enjoyed really trying to bring the world together a little bit. And I think that that's important in this day and age because we are a world that is slowly falling apart. So if you're in the mood for something a little bit different and really like psychedelic music and also really enjoy documentaries, either that or just like knowing a lot about music history and really witnessing just how different the concert etiquette, the concert philosophy, the concert idea was in the 1970s compared to right now, 2013. This is a great film that's going to open a lot of eyes. And, you know, in spite of everything I said earlier, I encourage this to a lot of younger viewers simply because it gives you a real perspective on how things used to be. And it shows you that even though things right now might seem pretty awesome and your generation might think that you guys are, you know, pretty cool, man, shit was a lot different 41 years ago. You can do a whole hell of a lot more. Highly recommend this. Highly recommend the Grateful Dead's music. I said this was going to be short. It probably went a little longer than I thought, so I'm going to leave you go. In the comments below, tell me what your favorite Grateful Dead song is. If you like the Dead. If you don't, tell me why. Or if you haven't listened to anything from them, YouTube is a very expansive place. Check some stuff out. And I'll see you guys later.